So if I didn't pray my fardh salah and I come to the masjid late, they already done with their jama'ah, and someone is praying their sunnah or the nafil, can I join them and make this my jama'ah? Would my salah be acceptable or not? Well, of course, the ulama, they have difference of opinion on this issue because of a difference in the intention. So the imam in this case would be praying sunnah, and you'll be praying your fardh salah. And the Prophet ﷺ said, "Innama ju'ala al-imamu liyutamma bih." The imam was put there to be followed, meaning to be followed in ruku', sujood, and would the intention be included or not? That's what the argument among the ulama. Some they say no, you shouldn't be praying behind somebody with different intention. Either they say okay. And the evidence and the proof to this is hadith Mu'adh radiallahu ta'ala anhu warda, who used to pray with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the masjid, Salat al-Isha, and then later on he goes to his community, his neighborhood masjid, and he will be leading salah for them because they love his being the imam for them, and he is somebody the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam praises and so forth. So they loved, for them to have him as their imam. So he would do so, and he would be praying Isha again for him as a nafil, and for them will be their fardh. So based on this hadith, we realize right now, we understand that it is permissible to pray salatul fardh behind somebody who is praying nafil salah or sunnah salah, and salah should be acceptable, inshallah tabaraka wa ta'ala. What if the person who is the imam in this situation, who is praying his sunnah or his nafil salah, doesn't believe that it's okay for them to become an imam for someone like this? Do they have to break their salah and tell the person, you can't because I'm not doing my fardh salah? You don't have to. You just continue with your salah as you do it usually, and the person has a right to follow you if they want to follow you, and hope their salah shall be acceptable for them bi'idhnillah azza wa jal, and your salah will be acceptable for you as well, inshallah tabaraka wa ta'ala. There's no harm. Hadith Mu'adh is clear about the permissibility of doing so. What if the situation was the opposite? You prayed your fardh salah, and now you come to the masjid. They're already making their fardh salah, so should you join them or not? The answer to this is yes, you should still join them and make your salah as nafil for you. The Prophet ﷺ, he was in Masjid al-Khayf, which was in Mina during the Hajj time, and after he finished his salah, he looked back and he saw two individuals sitting in the back of the musalla. They did not pray with them. Remember, that was the Hajj time when it was only permissible for Muslims to come for the Hajj after the ban of the idol worshippers from coming to Mecca. So when the Prophet ﷺ saw them sitting in the back, he called them and says, come over here. So they came. And he said, "Amuslimani antuma, are you Muslims?" They said, "Yes, Ya Rasulullah, we are." He goes, "Lima lam tusalliya ma'ana, why didn't you pray with us?" They said, "Well, we prayed in our rihal." It means we prayed in our tent or camp, and we just came to be with you. He said, next time, even if you pray in your place and you come to the jama'ah in the masjid, you should join them as well. تُكْتَبُ لَكُمْ نَافِلَةً. This will be written for you as nafil salah. So if anyone at any point they come to the masjid and the jama'ah is already established, even if you have done your salah, join them. And here we're talking about the original jama'ah of the imam, not a second or third or fourth jama'ah. No, the original jama'ah of the imam. If you come, even if you prayed your salah, you should join them as well, inshallah, and it should be fine. Wallahu a'lam.